Hey, how everyone doing out there? I hope everyone out there is having them a good and safe Monday night. I want to get on here real fast and touch bases on a very important topic. On this topic, I want to talk about straw man. I don't know how many of you out there have ever heard of straw man, or some of you may know, but I'm gonna break down the whole um meaning a strong man, and that's what got us in the conditions that we are as people today. Strong man is nothing but the business entity of you. So you had a personal you and you had a business you, but strong man took place back in I think it first started in 1933, when they were so-called bankrupt. So what they did was that was a reason for them to enslave us as people. That's why it don't matter what type of job that you do, you are considered a slave to them. So that's why, and I'm just trying to get people. We was tricked from birth. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. That's why when you born, and they saying they trying to see who can sign their birth certificate, and your birth certificates are connected to banks and all of that without us even knowing these type of things. See, these are the things that they not gonna tell you, but you being born into ownership without the parent even thinking nothing of it, so it's not really the parent fault because they didn't know, but at the same time, I'm just putting it out there. For I'm trying to give people something to think about, but we was tricked as birth, and that's why that's why people like DHR or whatever, they can just come get your kids or whatever at any time, because your job is to feed, clothing, and shelter, that child. But at the same time, they have ownership, because when that child was born, and the parents signed the birth certificate, they basically um over rights to the state, for them to have say so over their child, even though the parent is the mother of that child. If y'all understand that. But I'm just trying to get people to see how we was put into bondage and became slaves. That's why it don't matter what type of job that we do, we are considered a slave. um and it's crazy that they would do this to us. It don't matter what type of job, in any type of job that you do, you are helping America build up, if that makes sense. So whatever you doing, you is helping America build up without us not read, because they know that because they know that they created something that will keep us on this roller coaster ride, which is money, because they look at it like, well, we need money. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we exchange goods and services. But they you gotta understand how these things work. They work inside of courthouses and things like that. It works in all type of shapes and form, and depending on what it is. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But I'm just trying to get people to see that the straw man is real. That's how we get in these situations. That's how we became slaves, and we are considered slaves to them, to the ones at the top. And they not gonna tell you these things. You're not gonna learn. You're not gonna be told this in school or nothing. These are things that I had to figure out on my own, and it's messed up that we we have to, like I told y'all before, they already got us working and paying bills for the rest of our lives, and they have control over all of that. So you just have to understand the games that are played, or that they are playing. They playing games, and they'll go to extent to fulfill whatever it is that they trying to do. Now, all I'm saying is this: we are at some point, we are all slaves. We participate in things, unknowingly, without knowing these things. But I'm just putting it out there. We are slaves. we doing that type of job on in America. We helping them build up that then like construction workers and all of that. They love construction workers. Why? Because you helping build. That's why the rich people they they get taxed anywhere from a little or nothing because they helping build. If y'all knew anything about that, so you gotta understand the games that they play. Like I say, we that movie. That's why I say for any of y'all that watch that movie, The Matrix, go back and watch it again. That movie, that's a prime example of what we in today. We in the Matrix, and we is doing things with veils over our faces, and we don't know what's real and what's not. All we was told was to just do this or do that. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way it is messed up that we'll go on living life, not knowing these things, and you have to find these things out for yourself. So I'm just trying to get people to see that straw man is real. Straw man is what got us in these conditions, and all of this stuff come from man. They figured out a way to come up with something that's gonna keep us on this Ferris wheel and keeping us going. And that first of all, the money is what keep us going. That's what keep us going. And they figure once we put the world on autopilot, we can step away and we have them doing the same thing. We can step away because they go do it automatically. Now that's why I said we'll really we'll go on living life thinking we should be paying bills the rest of our lives, and we shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be voting. We shouldn't be doing any of these things. But in this false reality, we should. So we shouldn't be doing any of this. We shouldn't. And it's messed up that a lot of us don't even see that. Like we do it because this is what we was told to do. We was told to do these things, and they condition us good. They condition us well as people. So we have to break these mental chains that we have on us, and we need to find out the truth. I'm steady learning and getting the truth for myself, and I suggest y'all to do the same thing. It's time we going into 2025. It's time to wake up from all of this mess. If we don't now, we never will. And I'm just trying to tell y'all that we've been put in bondage, and we got mental chains on us without us even thinking nothing about it. But like I said, we the people, we get them all this power. That's why the ones at the top have all this power because we give it to them as people. And the sooner we wake up from this and realize this, and we stop complying, the better off we go be. But until the end, we just gonna continue to do as told. We go continue to be controlled. We go continue to do all of that. So I'm just trying to put this message out here for people to understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? We don't have to be everything that we go through down here on earth and what we suffer from it. All of that comes from men, and they doing it with control. But I'm gonna be doing more videos about um other things as well. But I just had to put this out here for people because when you get a chance, look up Strawman, and Strawman is gonna tell you, that's how they was able to enslave us when we became Strawman. So people, look into that when you have time. Um, I know they got the election going on tomorrow, and I know a lot of people go be in tune with that. But if y'all feel like in y'all heart, that voting is gonna help y'all and that y'all need that, then You can go right ahead and vote and all that, but I'm not doing it because I know God give me common sense, and I'm not finna go do nothing like that. He gave us everything that we need, but we'll let another group of people tell us different, and we need to stop going along with what everybody else doing, and then somebody needs to stand up and start thinking for themselves. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not finna be participating in something that ain't got nothing to do with me, and y'all should feel the same way. They don't care nothing about the people. Y'all black people actually think that they really care about the people. They putting on a show and they getting rich in the process of it, and we still go continue on to do it. But that comes from the conditioning and brainwashing and all of that. That's why we're still voting and all that. But y'all think about these things. Think about we need to start thinking. We really do need to start thinking more and stop just doing as told all the time. Just get to yourself and think at least sometimes. So I just wanted to put this video out here for y'all. I love everybody in general, and it's just time for us to wake up. That's what I'm saying. So with that being said, I hope y'all take out the time and look into this, and may God bless you all.